Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And okay, so of course, my spooky stuff. It's the month of October, so obviously I'll be doing nothing but spooky related content, of course, as you can see. I mean, why not, I guess. Anyway, so let's just get into it, shall we? So, okay, I know I'm reviewing these movies and out of order in some ways, but All Hallows Eve. So, yeah. Features this crazy clown of this franchise I've been talking about. So here we go, I reckon. By the way, this is a direct-to-video type of movie, just so you know. And I've seen this on Toby, so that's the version I've seen on that site, so you know. Anyway, so on and so forth, of course, like always, let's just talk about the plot, shall we? And oh boy, it's a weird movie. It's a horror movie, of course. Anyway, so yeah, so this is homicidal clown named Art, and let's just say that there was definitely some crazy nutcase going around killing people. So on Halloween, after a night of trick or treating, so yeah, let's just say there were these two kids are surprised to find this unmarked VHS tape in the candy bag. Together with their babysitter, they watch the tape, which contains three stories of this homicidal crazy clown. So yeah, there's like three different stories and whatnot going on simultaneously while there's a main story going on and whatnot. The first segment features a woman who is drugged and kidnapped by the clown while waiting on a train. So yes, the babysitter sees the kids watching this kind of thing, sends them to bed. And then there's the second segment of the story where there was this character named Coraline, who was just moved into this country home, and at night, a bright object crashes near the house, and there's this power outage that occurs. Yeah, things get pretty weird, of course. So then, in the third segment in this feature, we get to see that it features this clown designer driving down this isolated world, stopping at this gas station kind of a thing. She finds the individual, the intended, furious, kicking out Art, who apparently smears feces on the gas station's bathrooms walls. So yeah, weird. But okay, disturbed, the babysitter turns off the TV, and let's just say things get crazy as you may expect. But I'll just leave it at that. That's pretty much the general idea when it comes to this movie, of course. So these three main stories and just has a main one, of course. But yeah, this was something that wasn't too bad, I suppose. I thought it was well made, of course. I would recommend this. I'll just leave it at that because I don't want to be too spoily here. Anyway, I can definitely say that this was creative in its own little way. So yes, for those who have not seen this as of yet, I would recommend it. I thought it was pretty good. I like what they were trying to aim for. Of course, when I say they, I mean the people who are behind it, obviously. I like what they were doing here. I like the overall premise. I like the idea here. And yes, of course, I, gi- I give credit when credit is due because of the fact that you can tell that the people who are behind this really didn't have any much money, really, when it comes to the budget. Yeah, the budget is pretty low in some ways, but they definitely attempted to make do with what they had. They make good use of practical effects, of course. That's nice. So yeah, this kind of thing should be done more often, of course. I mean, you can't blame the people for trying to be creative here, I guess. So that's something, I suppose. It's more creative than some people I would bring up, like Michael Bay. Oh, his movie's terrible. Anyway, I did think the overall idea here is nicely done. Of course, I did like the way it was trying to handle the material. quite clearly because I did think that the way it was handled wasn't too shabby. Because I can tell that there was again some creative effort to make their own creation, trying to do their own thing and whatnot. So it's not too bad, I suppose. Because considering the fact that there's only so much they can work with budget wise, they gotta get creative somehow, of course. But anyway, that aside, I mean, yes, I know there's been stories about crazy clowns before, and that's true. So you do have to figure out a way to stand out from a lot of them, of course. You have to figure out to stand out in some kind of way. And to some extent, you can say that's what they did here. It they're trying to stand apart in some ways, of course. Again, I know I keep saying they. I mean the people, whoever was working behind this movie. I liked what they were trying to aim for, of course. Trying to have a way this the story of this, the way that the stories are told, the acting and whatnot isn't too bad. The acting was decent enough, I guess you can say. I like the acting here, quite obviously. And but even though the film did open with mixed reviews, I guess, but I know some people would criticize this that it already lacks production value and whatnot. And but you can really tell that the people who were behind it, the makeup artists, just a lot of these people had a lot of passion for this kind of a thing, of course, which they did. You can obviously tell in the craftsmanship, but in some ways, and you can tell that this movie did have a decent budget. Of course, it had a very decent budget for an entire thing. I'll give it that. And there's some money being put into this, but a lot of this, I'm gonna say, is very creative in its own way. Of course, I mean, okay, it may not be as gory as some of the others, but still, though, it does get pretty violent. Of course, I can definitely say that. Oh, definitely. Anyway, so I'll say check this film out, folks. It has moments, sure. I'll give this film an overall rating of a 7.0 out of 10. It's a 7.0 out of 10 for me, of course. As always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh, yeah, later, definitely.